There were huge volume problems last episode. Can't change anything about it after the fact. Just have to move forward. Hopefully, this new setting is better. I did some testing, but audio levels rebalance themselves on YouTube for some reason. What it sounds like on my headset is not what it sounds like on YouTube. So, I hate to start these things just so bitter up front, but that's where we stand. Hopefully, if you've been watching this far, you'll continue watching past through it. I'm just trying to deliver good and reasonable content. Maybe one day we might actually be able to beat this game. Seems like an asymptote. It never quite reaches the end. We just move along beside it after having done a bunch of side quests. And there's still plenty of other stuff to do, actually, surprisingly, given how long this game has been ongoing. Feels like it's at 100% load, but not loading. There we go. Now I need to summon my Mountie Mount. And ride to the All-Mother. Now there's another quest, huh? Well, let's find out more.
War Chief Sona, you're reinforcing Mother's Crown?
If the Nora are to weather another attack by the Metal Devil, we must brace our defenses. Still, the concern is not yours. You're not mine to command.
You can still ask, War Chief.
Very well. We need to harvest landsworns. They carry chill water, and their lenses have many uses also.
I have chill water now.
Good. I'll light some fire with stay buffer machines. That leaves the matter of a landsworn lands. There's hunting to the west of here. I also need the watchtower stocked with signal arrows. Take these to Orm's Tower in the south. If you would.
You know, I think I might probably do this just to make sure that there's no issue. You know, like maybe there's a thing later where they're like, I don't know, did you actually protect the area? That answer's gonna be yes, my friend. That answer's gonna be yes. So I've been playing a lot of role-playing games with my friends for the first time in a long time. But what's truly significant is that I've also been watching role-playing game advice shows. And normally the advice shows are kind of bullshit and I don't give a fuck about them. Because the things they tell you to do are the things that I'm already doing. So, I mean, I guess I can put on an acceptable level of role-playing game show. But sometimes I hear something interesting that I haven't heard before. And that's the real good stuff. And I've been listening to a lot of Matt Colville's stuff. If you haven't gone and listened to Being Everything Else, if you haven't listened to Matt Mercer's GM tips, if you haven't done any of it, Matt Colville's a good place to start. If you kind of already know what you're doing, I don't know that I'd say to go listen to him, except that he's a fantastic talker, and he puts everything in a very good cadence. It's all advice you've heard before, however. That's the issue. He does offer some unique insights. I don't agree with everything. Probably the thing I disagree with the most vehemently has nothing to do with role-playing games, and has to do with his characterization of Robin Hood as a chaotic good character. Robin Hood is the classic lawful good character. It doesn't matter which Robin Hood legend you're going down through. They all share a commonality, and that commonality is there is a rich nobleman who returns to his home, finds out, hey, the rule of the king is gone, and this other dude is, like, taking over and doing his own stuff now, and we don't like it. And he gathers up men, and these are not forest bandits he's gathering up for the most part. These are other respected, if not nobles. I mean, clergymen. You don't think that the clergymen back in the day were just like poor people who were hanging out. These are all established warriors men and women of repute. And, yeah, these aren't like a poor rebellion here. This is a legitimate government.
Too slow, come on.
There's a scene in Errol Flynn's retelling of the Robin Hood legend where he asks whether the goods should be given back to the king or whether they should be split up amongst his men. And all of the men agree to give it to the king. That's not chaotic good, man. That's literally lawful good. That's the definition of lawfulness. You can't get much more lawful than a guy who, when you're like, all right, we liberated these supplies. Do we give them to their rightful owner or do we give them back to the people from whom, you know, they belong to? And you're like, oh, the king. Yeah, that guy. Not, you know, we're not going to give it to the peasants directly. We're not going to split it up amongst us for redistribution. As far as he's concerned, what he's doing is law. Right? He's resisting the tyrannical rule in some versions of government foreign to his, right? Like, there's a whole Normandy-Saxon interplay that isn't present in a lot of the Robin Hood mistellings. Sorry, retellings, not mistellings. Well, there's my rant. That's my disagreement about Matt Colville and something barely related to role-playing games, alignment, and in general, how terrible alignment is at defining anything about a character. Oh boy. Gotta be another way up. Guess I'd better go find it. Well, that looks like something. So does that. Hello, friend.
You're Orn? Aren't you a little young to be a sentinel?
You can talk.
Fair. The war chief had me bring you these fire arrows. Send up a signal the moment you see anything suspicious, all right?
I know. I'm young, not stupid. If they come back...
Just be safe.
The trip down's the best part.
Maybe for you, kid. For you. Oh shit, could you actually just... Wow, I missed that. I was looking right at it too. You can tell I haven't been playing this game enough. It's a good thing there are multiple ways up and down. Thanks, game designers. That's like a non-sarcastic thanks, game designers. That's like a, hey, thank you, game designers. Did your job well. Got down to business and defeated the Huns. well, let's see what we got going on here. So, I have upset a number of people in my role-playing game Winter's Edge Grand Company by allowing the players to kill off another player, a viewer's character, by offering them in sacrifice. They were accused of murder, assassination, and in order to stop a war, they were thrown to the wolves, essentially. Controversial choice. A lot of people, players, viewers, are upset about it. It's hard. I mean, I can understand where they're coming from, but their characters signed up for this. I realize nobody wants their role-playing game character, this thing that they've invested in, to just be murdered because someone else said, hey, you're going to have to die for us. On the other hand, I make it quite clear on the front end that this is something that can happen. If you work for a noble lord, you might be sacrificed to buy time. Rough, it's harsh, and I know everybody doesn't see it that way. And I'm disappointed by the player's choices to sacrifice another, but I understand where everyone is coming from. That's the problem.
I brought you the Lancehorn lens, Sona.
I'll make a weapon with this myself. No warrior should forget the feel of craft. And you brought the signal arrows to Orn?
I did. Kind of hope he never has to use them, though.
We stand agreed. It is a poor war chief who has a craving for war. For now, all I ask of our braves is that they are ready. I thank you for your aid. Should All Mother chest us with another storm.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that came out of nowhere. It's rough. You know, it might be different if the people I was talking to were the main characters of the story. Probably not, though. Probably the exact same thing would happen, to be honest.
This'll work nicely.
But yeah, life often in role-playing games doesn't work out like how you expect. Also in real life, also literally in this particular situation. I don't know. It's really hard entertaining a large number of people, and the more I try to do it, the less able I feel that I am at doing it. I mean, I'm very much on the verge of just giving up on trying to move up in the broadcasting world. Pretty much no one watches this. I mean, like you, maybe 6 people currently watching this at any given point in this video's life are the only ones who are ever going to watch it. Right? Like, let's just be honest about that. Straightforward. This isn't something you're going to hear a lot of broadcasters talking about. Maybe they're uncomfortable, or maybe they're just more cognizant of the fact that audiences don't want to hear about this like particular talk. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just in that kind of mood today. I'm giving serious thought to just abandoning large-scale attempts at going anywhere with broadcasting. It's stressful. It's not as rewarding as it used to be. In general, people are being very it's hard to say, like, not immature, but ungrateful is probably a really good word for it. People are very ungrateful of the opportunities for role-playing that I offer them. Let me offer a really good example. I've run these play-by-posts for a while, and I honestly don't care if people who play these watch the show. But it bothers me when they don't watch the show and then loudly declare how they aren't watching the show and never will. Like, these things are meant to be given back to the people who watch the show. They're meant to be opportunities to interact. It's live, it's new, it's not been done before, as far as I can tell. Certainly, it's not anything I've taken from someone else, right? Like, it's not an idea I have seen done and take from someone else, which I think says a lot. Because I do take a lot of ideas from other people. Other people take ideas from me. We all take ideas from each other. And this is completely new as far as I can tell. I mean, it's not super new, having a big scale campaign, but the idea of matching a role-playing game show to its audience directly and allowing them to participate is a bit newish on this scale. And, yeah, just one guy who just insists, like, I don't watch a show, I never will. I don't know what all these other people are intending to do. I want to tell my story. And I'm like, okay, but
That smell. Trees
I don't
and fire.
care. Like,
The embrace.
you could say it once. You don't need to repeat it. You don't need to throw it in everybody's faces over and over again. That's why I don't care. Like, if you want to not watch, that's fine. Don't watch. But also, don't try to bring other people down. Don't be like, you shouldn't watch either. Let people do what the fuck they want to, mate. If they want to watch the show, if they want to talk about it, don't try to pull them into your own fantasy world. Don't try to ruin this thing that we as a community have made together. And I don't know. It's a lot of stress right now in my life, and I just don't need this. You know what I mean? Well, now I just sound like a whiny child, like normal. Well, we're on point at least. Oh! I forgot that they could do that. The irony of having a lit fire arrow as soon as you get out of a cold river on the side of a freezing mountain. I don't know. Then it gets even more complex.
Lenora, you stand here. Anything to protect the Embrace. The gates couldn't hold. This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
I guess let's get back to playing some PlayStation video games. Well, you hunters don't seem to be doing your job very well. I don't see any reason to fight that fight.
Oh no!
I thought that they were Nora. Complete mistake. Well, on one hand, they were hunting me.
There's Creed. Release to come out. They're leaving.
Curious what we're gonna find here. Certainly, we're seeing a unique part of ecological evolution where, in private, a predator is allowed to become a super predator. It becomes the top of its particular area, and then is released out into the wider world to dominate. Humanity is one of these, and there are several others, but these machines
Another battle.
have proven that they are as well.
Defeat. The eclipse smashed through. Here they come.
Alright. So, pulling it away. Very successful. But we still have at least one of those things to go back to.
I should make more traps.
Go. That bomb finally went off. Which will let me do this and this. Oh no, it won't let me do that one. Okay.
Can breathe again.
There's a relief.
I see what's happening. Face to face with me shooting you in the face. And it's strange.
Someone here?
Hey guys, I heard something over there. I'm gonna go check it out. Hey, he just died.
I thought.
You're not gonna like this.
I was shooting him in the head. What?
Where did they go?
You know, I have a bunch of friends, including the king of the fucking Sun Empire, and I really don't understand why I wouldn't have just stopped by his house. It was on the way home, and asked him to send a couple troops this way. Even like 2 or 3 people would have provided a bit of cover and made this a lot easier. Fictionally, it would have been a lot easier and made a hell of a lot of sense. You know, a short running battle through the destroyed village. Oh, Jesus. Thunderjaw, huh? Guess that's what life's come to.
Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. I'll never reach the hatch.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
Weren't you
For Aloy!
behind me?
For our
Varl and Sona,
The shadow will
they're still alive.
Oh my goodness.
face the mistake.
Wow. We gotta shoot the top things off. I mean, that's the majority of its damage. Then the things inside its face. And then kind of hope that all these little NPCs can make up for the fact that I don't have a prepared firing position here. Oh, shit.
Bring down the demon!
Alright, so now I can just call him out no matter where I am, I think.
Seeker, how you reached us, I'll never know.
Aloy, you saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl.
yeah.
You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
Really like the candle lighting effect that they have going on here.
We couldn't protect the sacred land. Will All Mother forgive us?
No. I am the All-Mother now. You will listen to me. You have failed me for the last time.
Aloy! Whoa, you've returned.
Teb?
Here's Teb. Over here? That's not him. That's the asshole. The F are you, Teb? I feel like I just ran right past you. Alright, I can't see him. It's unusually dark and mysterious in here.
Aloy, so you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Let go of your fear.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you.
Not really. I mean, spiteful, petty people in positions of power are exactly how this happened. In several different times.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
I must go. My people need me. I love how with the light bloom lens flare, all of the candles went from orange smoke. Wow, this is really loud music. Well,
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Aha, listen to our clever banter together.
So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why? These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available. Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted. Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for her.
Identiscan. Genetic
course they
identity
hated it.
confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass.
Let's run and jump.
Flowers can be any
Leave us
color.
alone, Father.
Take a look.
After what
These
just
are
happened, I
yellow
can't
back,
leave you
and
two
I
alone.
love flowers. Here
Just let
they
us talk
come.
then. Go away.
Sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
Jesus, what the fuck is happening?
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and go off steam.
Wow, that was hugely confusing.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go!
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. First day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert.
Uh-oh.
Apollo offline. Priority control channel Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh! The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Thanks, Mom.
never had a mother.
Me. What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. The root realigned. Route 1 access unsealed.
This is going to be interesting.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive. The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Because she's the anointed!
Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Alright, so apparently my whole family, we're just gonna get up and leave and move to Meridian with crazy Uncle Sun King. It's the best sitcom in infinity years. Oh boy. Open your eyes. Let's begin. Yes, it's me. It's Aloy. Breathing in. The mountain that fell. Well, I've been almost everywhere, so I've probably been near here. Yep. Near-ish. Not great, but we'll get out there. I summon thee, master of the ultimate darkness. My horse, that I actually don't know what it's going to be. Come to me, random animal. I summon thee, glip glop, away. Well, I'm feeling a little better after raging like a baby earlier, but I'm still stressed out. Trying to launch all these shows. Surprisingly hard to get good shows going and work with good people. Oh, there I am, whining and complaining again.
Last of it for now. Mist's lifting.
What shall you be, animal? Good. I approve, Charger. Let us ride.
Find help.
Easy now. What's your name? What happened?
Hackard. Find help for Pitchcliff. The Glindorks keep attacking. They'll kill my brother. Everyone.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Faster, mount. Faster.
With those legs, that machine looks as fast as it is loud.
Don't worry, friend Chargers. I'm one of you. Don't mind this weird red-haired girl on my back. That's just a thing that happens around here.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Going down fast. Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Oh.
Keep that for later.
Alright, I'm curious about this. I don't want to set up anything. I don't want no invisible mines bothering me. I am, of course, going to take cheap shots when I have the chance. But I'm mostly trying to avoid fights.
This'll help.
Will it help, Aloy of the Nora? Will it help? Good. We are glad you have it then. Just remember, they were brave because their mom said that they should be.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Giving away the hunt.
Been a really long time since I got one of these bandages, right? Like a really long time. What do they call it? A pocket shit tour? The dude was like going around looking at all these places at a military school or something? I do not recall. And then Silence shows up. Or maybe not.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
Welcome to the team. There, perhaps.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now. Why would that be?
Definitely awake now.
Yeah, I chewed on some dank herb. I didn't feel so bad. And it made me real awake. Whoa. Okay.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Literally just a giant sign that says, "Only Dr. Elizabeth Sobek allowed beyond this point."
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
An excellent point. And with that, Silence will be leaving you for the day. Thank you for joining me, friends.